Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into my Mac Overexplained video. Today I'm going in to the Bazaar, playing Mac, who I've been very successful with this season, and over-explaining everything. Talking about every little decision point, every little choice, and hopefully getting 10 wins. So, starting off, I think you can go enchanted item. I don't necessarily love it on Mac. You kind of get a lot of enchanted items anyways with your little kind of reagents and whatnot. I think gold tier skill is also kind of bait. In my opinion, you just don't get enough gold right now in the game to really warrant like gold tier skill. Because you hit level 2 for your day 1 fight, you just don't get enough money to buy a bunch of items. I just don't think it's worth it. Also, the less levels you have, the more advantageous a gold skill is. I don't think it's good. I really like income. And honestly guys, real quick, if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like and subscribe. But also, for my Mac, I'm averaging about 8 to 9 wins on Mac right now. I climbed from bronze to gold, playing basically nothing but Mac. So I feel really confident on them, playing multiple kinds of builds. Yeah, let's get into it. A lot of times, I'm just going to start calling the far right option, like the income option. Unless, like, it's a really good income option. We have all the gold in the world. Don't really care. There's loot items here, there's regen here, there's a small silver item here. I would like non-weapons. I think non-weapons on Mac are really strong right now. Especially early. You can get a lot of poison stuff. Like, this is all very good, right? Retort is fine, because it's like both income, but also very good poison early. A Loodle is a ton of poison. And I'm also willing to roll this. Let's ponder. I'm gonna take this moth meal here, and I will. Yeah, this is perfect. I'm not gonna take fungal spores. I'm not the biggest peace rot fan. It's arguable to run this for like econ, but I just don't know. I mean, here's the thing, right? Any bronze item that goes next to this gets destroyed, and you get 2 gold. It might be right. I just kind of want to save my gold a little bit, so I'm gonna. But yeah, this is a very strong day 1 start right here. Because I can do this, and then this having multicast is a ton of poison. It's 12, which is kind of crazy. And retort is a pretty good poison item. Here, we already have all this poison going on, so I'm going to go Viper. Another one I really like is the Kyber Drone. Kyber Drone can give a train skill, which is really insane on Mac. Pyro would be something to be considered if I was running something like Candles right now. Inglet is okay. I don't think it's the best, though. Let's go Viper. And we should beat Viper pretty handily. Horrible voice crack, as is tradition. And this will be the most poison. So let's do this. And we're still looking probably for more, like, any of the new kind of relic multicast items are all very strong on Mac. I think that, like, the poison and burn one and regen one are very strong standalone. But the Sansa time one is very strong with femur, in my opinion. Took a little sippy of drink here.
Not all my subjects survive my experiments.
Sure, we'll take a gland. This is an interesting choice. So, we have a lot of offense already, and I kind of feel like we're survivable. I kind of don't feel like I want to... I mean, I could look at small items, but I kind of don't feel like we want anything else on our board. I think I'm quite happy with this setup, honestly. I could take an item. We're fine on gold. I don't really want to bank on an item right now. Let's go Finn's Big Bite. And this regen option is just very strong early. I don't have shield items. On Mac, you basically never will. Don't have healing items. Again, it's kind of hard on Mac to get those. So oftentimes, pretty much on any hero, unless I really have a lot of shielding or healing early, I will go this far right option. 5 regens a lot early. 15 max health is also fine. Let's take that.
No leftover. Another step forward on my path.
And then let's just put this on the board. Take a skill.
Don't let my youth worry you. The guys who trained me.
Yeah, this is quite good. I could take this for this, or I could take poison items. And if we do a little quick math, this is going to be 6 extra poison to fight, where this is going to be, is that right? Times 3. So 2 times 3 is 6. This is going to be 5. I'm going to take this. My board is only going to get bigger. So this is more poison right now. I think it was good. We might have a decent poison direction this game.
Better at this.
I could take Choco Bars for the health. It is a consideration. Furry monster would be a health option. One thing with furry monster is if you have a friend or a food item, you can get like a skill, but I don't really have that stuff. I'm gonna go JJ for items, just because there's like
A friend.
more things I want. Like
a
succulents
customer.
is okay. Not right now, but later days. Venom, maybe if we had a weapon. Dagger I only really like if I have like runing pot or something. I'm gonna take a nightshade and I'm gonna roll.
Busy. Enjoy your purchase.
Yeah, Sansa time is very good here. It's a tough choice. I'm gonna sell this gland. I was waiting, because there's certain skills that buff regen and they work really well if you like if you have a skill that buffs regen and you put one of those regen items on your board, it'll sell for more. So I was waiting to sell it. We'll take a Sansa time. Sansa time is really good. It will lead us to like Femur. It's also really good slow in general. Venomous Dose isn't bad,
Do you have
but
to leave
I don't feel like I have enough to run Venomous Dose, if that makes sense. Like, I need a little more poison, but Nightshade is good. Again, we're looking for something like any of the multicast items next turn would be good. Or like a Femur would be pretty strong. But I think we're pretty strong. 6 regen's also pretty good. Green Wasp. He does have healing. Okay, this is kind of nasty, not gonna lie. We still totally out-poison this guy. But that's a very, very strong item. Do we out-poison this guy? We should. Wow, dude. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you're gonna go against high rollers. We're not weak. I mean, this guy's double Firefly, one of them toxic day 1. Like 1 silver, 1 toxic. That's just crazy. That's just insane. Sometimes you're gonna do that. We're not that weak though. We do have a catalyst. We're getting a catalyst at the start of each day. Here, we do kind of have all this like non-weapony stuff. I could run. I don't hate a Mandala reroll here. I might do it on the oh. The other thing that kind of okay. I'm gonna reroll the Hemlock. Maybe we get a decent poison item.
What have you got? Ask anyone.
And
It's
then,
always
sorry,
been this
weapons I just don't think we want because we're running all these non-weapons. We didn't want the econ option either. But I was just thinking like Mandala there is okay because we could run like Nightshade next to this as a reagent as well. But I want to save the moth meal for now. If I transform it, I lose my reagent status. I'm pretty down to look for small items here. We still have a little bit of gold. I want to buy slow items and relics for this. Also, maybe there's other reagents I can put on the board or something like that. Don't care about econ. This is also kind of an econ choice.
The smaller the portions, the
I'll take an upgrade shirt.
Whoever said money can't buy class had
Ton of
neither.
poison on the opponent. It's also nice it scales this. Kind of an expensive reroll. I could arguably do it, but I don't know what I would sell if I rolled into like a good silver item or something. Maybe Retort. I wouldn't be that mad about selling Retort, honestly. It does poison for 9, though. It's kind of a fair bit. Well, I'll keep it. Let's save our gold and not roll, and I don't care about those items. Let's see. Here, I can't beat Boreer. I cannot beat Boreer. I usually decide between these two depending on how much money I have. I feel like Covetous Thief is usually a better money option, because you can get things like the safe or the pickpocket skill, which are both really good money options. I like Mosquito in general a lot, so I'm going to take it here, because I think we have okay money. I like Mosquito a lot, because Brush is a good skill, Crit's fine. I like getting like Amber for the Santa time, Wings are always good, and even Proboscis can be fine. Definitely better if you get something like Trained, but still totally fine. But it's like we're really putting out just so much on him here. So much poison.
Another specimen for
Yeah,
my
and I feel like
collection.
you usually get Insect Wing. Okay, so Curio's actually really strong. Lost Crate is also a consideration all the time. I like taking a medium item on Lost Crate, just because you can either get like upgrades on things like Santa Time, or get any of the multicast items. Sharpening Stone's also okay. Curio is really nice to look for things like Knee Brace. I think just because we do have Retort, I'm actually okay. And I'm just going to take a medium item and hope for like an upgrade or just something meaningful. We didn't
After
find
all
it, but that's
these
okay.
centuries, there is still more to learn.
Don't really care about weapons. Loot items are okay, but it's a bronze tier loot item, so it's only going to sell for 1 gold. I'm going to take a bronze tier item and hope for something meaningful or an upgrade. Yeah, big. Not the most likely to get an upgrade, but that's a ton of poison. Like, this is a very, very fine board, I think. I could take more max health, look for more regen. I could also go Herma here, look for heal regen. I think we're fine on money. I think I am gonna go Herma, and the reason is a Nightshade upgrade would be pretty welcome. The main thing is I think I want like something like Life Conduit, something that I can just start scaling, even though like 5 more regen and the extra health is really good. Actually, I don't know. Because this, I'll feel really, I mean, I already feel really strong. I'm doing so much poison. I'm gonna be greedy, I'm gonna go Herma and look for something like Life Conduit. Big. This item is just very strong because it's like really strong scaling. And I'll take Life Conduit right now.
I'm gonna rub this stuff on.
I'll run this for a bit.
Make it weird.
Not yet, but I was thinking about Insect Winging it. I guess I don't have to yet. And then Life Conduit is when you buy regen items, or 8 regen items at upgrades. And so we really just want to be buying and selling a bunch of regen items. So I'll buy this Gecko, I'll buy this Philosopher's Stone. Because once you get this thing, like, triggering, it goes Super Saiyan. It's very insane. Very strong early. This item basically solos Lich by itself, so getting this thing going is very strong. In terms of this, I could consider re-rolling here. And I could have a decent chance of getting regen items. I do have the gold for it. I'm gonna do it. Just getting regen items is so big, it might be a little clunky. I might have to sell something like Sands of Time, but I think that's okay. I don't know. It is 4 gold. I need to sell this, and then things might cost 4. I'll leave it, actually. Yeah, but I was debating rolling just to buy a bunch more regen items. I guess okay, though. I don't think I want to use the Insect Wing on the little here. I think I'll save it for the Life Conduit. But I'm not necessarily forced to do it now. At the start of the day, I do get a Catalyst. If I had 3 gold, I'd get a chunk of lead. A lead is actually not bad. I'll do this. I'm gonna sell both of these. I wouldn't mind getting a chunk of lead, also get a Catalyst here. And I can immediately transform it and make some money back anyways. I think it's pretty fine. I feel pretty strong, so hopefully we should beat her. I would be kind of surprised if we didn't, just because of how much poison we put on so fast.
It makes this more fun.
Never mind, they hit chocolate bars and they're gonna wreck me. Oh, they had knee brace. It's kind of freaky. Okay, that getting slowed is kind of worst case scenario. This guy's also really strong.
I paint my
Yeah, I wonder if we don't get slowed if we win that. I don't think so. Unlucky. Or if that guy doesn't have knee brace, maybe. I don't know. Sometimes it's like that. I don't think we're that weak, honestly. So I'm gonna do this real quick because what I'm thinking about is what's really nice about Aerodome is you can get the event ticket, and the event ticket is very strong on Mac. You can just get tons of relics, very good. This will sell for 3 plus another item. It might be too expensive. Let's ponder this, right? So if we want an event ticket, this is 3 plus a bronze item, which is 4. Plus 2, so that's 6, puts us at 13. That's really expensive, but I'm not, like, I could sell something like moth meal. Well, let's just see what we get first. So let's do this, we'll transform. And sell the gold here. Another trick is you can transform moth meal, and then if you transform it into another item, it'll be slow enchanted, so it'll sell for more gold. So we need 10 more gold. So right now we have 12, 13, this will go to 15, 17, maybe something else? I'm potentially okay with that. Oh, I don't know. It's expensive, but like we're kind of losing. I think it's okay to drop some stuff here. Okay. Sure, let's see what this is. So that's fine. Okay. So right now we have, well, actually, here's what I'm thinking now. We've been losing with this board setup, but double letter opener really lends itself to like carpet. And I was like super ready to dip on this, and it is kind of expensive though. I don't know. 7 gold, boom. I'm actually gonna decide to go with the weapons here.
My battle days
and
are
try to get
over,
carpet maybe.
but my weapons crave more.
Not super good, but what is kind of nice is we can buy Sword Cane as a regen item for this. We can take Spider Mace
Action.
as
Enjoy
a
the
relic.
thrill of battle.
Dagger is also a relic. This is actually decent stats, honestly. I'll still sell that. And then let's take this for the
Go make
relic.
some
Let's
more
roll
stories.
here.
Then come back and tell me.
This is also a relic. I'm just gonna take the gold and do this real quick. Now we could arguably also go test subject alpha here. I think it's gonna get us killed, honestly, if we do that. Yeah. I'm gonna take a chance to roll this again. Because, okay, that's actually pretty okay. I was kind of hoping for a potion or reagent. Just for a little more shenanigans in this fight, but I think this is fine. And then this is what we want to haste. So let's do this. And then we'll do this.
When you carry
We're just
my
buying
weapon,
relics for Sands of
I
Time,
fight alongside you.
which is now complete. Okay. We're kind of broke. I'm not in love with this a little. So I'm kind of debating like swapping Nightshade. I could also take a burn item. We're kind of broke. I'm just going to take a burn item because our econ's kind of bad. Okay, that's pretty bad. Maybe I should have done something else. It's only a gold that way. Okay, all of these things are going to wreck us, but Frost Street Challenger is beatable, and it will give us a skill. Or, like, not guaranteed, but it has the chance to give us Snowstorm, for example, which is pretty good. And that could be, like, potential direction down the line. I couldn't have taken the far right monster. Otherwise I might have considered it, but or I would have gone far right. But trying to get Snowstorm for scaling. If that, I'm trying to remember. I did click that a little fast. If that was Dabbling Apprentice, I probably should have actually gone Dabbling Apprentice there to try to get like a event ticket. Health is really nice. I don't think we need it right now. Gumballs is bait early. Let's go Sylvia. Silver items could be really impactful here. Fire Claw is interesting. Athenor would be actually a very strong consideration if I had potions. It's pretty strong. Unironically, I will pick up the Hemlock as another thing to put next to a little here. I could roll. I'm actually gonna roll here. It's very expensive, but early silver items are just so good. Unfortunately, this is a really big whiff. So we did just waste 4 gold, but I still think that was worth to do, just because of like how good it could be. I think we will eventually transition to this life conduit, so we're gonna upgrade it.
The work is never done. It can always
But we do really need to get this like done ASAP. Okay, Choco Bars is really strong. Choco Bars is one of those things that's always kind of good to go. I can't really run chocolate bars right now. This is just best. It's not amazing, but any amount of regen is good. Also scales Nightshade. I can't really sell out for chocolate bars. I want to hold these 2 items, but I can still take 50 health, and that's quite good. Normally I would want more health than that, though. Okay, against a pig is 2-0, but he just lost, so we should have a decent chance of beating this guy.
But only so that I can study you.
How do you lose this pig?
You do
Like this.
tusks, right?
Did he go against the rigged gal and lose? They got Snowstorm. I wonder why. I don't know. This guy does have a lot of healing, but you just can't beat the poison I'm putting out, unfortunately for him. Or her. We don't have like the best defense ever, but this poison just scales up so fast that it's really strong. He does really have insane defense. I've definitely had a fair few like Vanessa builds that would lose with this. Against something like this, but unfortunately I'm all poison. Some self-poison synergies could be really good as well here. Yeah, let's go Herma. We don't care about the econ really. It's also because it's small, doesn't give the most money. A reroll would be something I might consider on Nightshade eventually. I really just want to buy a bunch of regen items for this.
Man. Let's fix you up.
This is expensive but worth it. We want incense for Sands of Time. We'll buy this.
The more you get hurt, the more we can.
And we'll do this.
Might leave a scar.
Big. So now we
but
only
maybe
need
a
one more
tattoo
for the
won't matter.
day. We are a little bit out of money, but that's kind of life. I think we just leave it be. This is an interesting choice. So again, we're kind of broke, so I don't want to go to Quixel. I could try to high roll a medium item or take a random skill here. I think in general, I really rate bonus XP, not just on Mac, but any character. So I like to take it when I can. Just because, like, eventually, if you take enough XP throughout the game, there'll be a point where I'm gonna say cheating, you're getting levels. I'm gonna take this guy because he has the most gold and also the chance at a ticket. But either of the other two options are fine. They're both very good gold options, but I want to get a Temple Expedition ticket. Anyways, what I was saying is that, what was I saying? I don't remember. That's life. What was I saying?
Ah, you gold-praying ski-waller!
No. Oh, it's just like, at some point, if you take XP throughout the game, you will get a level advantage
Oh,
on an
sure.
opponent.
I can
Maybe
help
you hit, like,
But you have to trust
an
me.
early level faster, something like that. You know, just, or like, maybe you hit level 10 before they do. It's always important to just take as much XP as you can, in my opinion. This is a very good skill. I really like Vital Renewal, though. This is going to be just a lot of scaling, and even at Silver Tier, I think it's quite good, especially on Mac if you have a bunch of spam like this.
I think you had a breakthrough.
Weapons is whatever. I really like going Mountain Pass here. Extract, this is Econ, and it could be nice for something like a little, but let's go here. Scoville might destroy us. Okay, this region isn't gonna matter. Let's do something like this. I think the only way we beat... I don't think we beat Scoville. Against Scoville, I don't think region's gonna matter at all, because he burns us. I think what might matter is our poison. And so I'm thinking the only way we can beat him is if we put a bunch of slow on him and try to slow his stuff. And I don't think we're beating him at all, but that's kind of like the only thing I can think of to even get close. But we can still get a good couple XP from Scoville, I think. So, not too shabby. And then, yeah, this will haste for a fair bit. Everything gets slowed. Like, yeah, as soon as that hits me, we're dead, right? But if I could get even 2 XP, I'm pretty happy from it. Yeah, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Because, like, Scoville's a fight for next day, so bonus XP is fine. Here, let's go Curio. Curio does have a couple regen items I could maybe buy. We're fine on gold. Gumbells is bait.
Well, howdy, hero.
So, like, any regen would be huge. I'm gonna actually... Okay, table is really, really strong. Because it's actually not a bad early game item. I could also do this. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna buy this chariot. We have so many items that I am gonna get value on some. Like, eventually I'll sell a lot of this, so this is a net positive gold. Because of that, I want this talisman. I'm gonna put crit on something. Maybe this, probably life conduit. Sell this. We'll put crit on life conduit. And then we kind of like, you know, if we keep selling stuff, we've made a pretty chunk of gold here. Bludgeon is very, very strong. One, it's a slow item
That's been sitting there
for
20
Sansa time,
years.
but also as Sansa time gets leveled up, it slows multiple items, and so things like this are very, very strong. Like in general, there's kind of two ways to do slow. There's slow one item for a long time, or slow multiple items for a short time. So it's like slow one item for 4 seconds, or slow 4 items for 1 second. The latter is better, because you can always buff it at Curio with like slow buffs like this. So going Improvised Bludgeon is huge here, because I can buff the slow duration. And eventually this will most likely be upgraded, and if it is, it'll be big. We don't care about the rest of this. Can I slide things around? Oh, no, you can't move things around in the shop. Let's roll here. Any regen? Unlucky. That is actually pretty unlucky. Spider Mace is a good item, honestly. And honestly, this is okay amount of regen. It's only 4. I think it's actually better to run all this slow and kind of disrupt a little bit. Anything want to reroll here? Probably not. I was debating selling for... Spider Mace is... I do like Spider Mace with Sansa time though, it's pretty strong. Could actually run it. Don't think we do though. I was debating selling for Blunanas. It doesn't look impressive, but it's pretty efficient. 20 gold for 1 net cost because you buy it for 2, sell it for 1. It's actually pretty good. Or sorry, 20 health, not gold. So I like to do it. All right, Walter Ego, kind of a sick
if you
name.
knew my true
Hopefully we win.
purpose, you would stand aside.
Oh,
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
we're fucked. Psh, yeah, we're so dead. I also saw rigged and we're dead, man. And sometimes too, you just go against really really strong opponents. Like this guy just kind of has the nuts.
Is a sword without
Very, very
blade.
strong, very high damage. It's just very good into me. Kind of going against good opponents these days, but that's the game, right? Sterling, I'm gonna just take the moment and Sterling this thing. We could go items. I think this is direction for a long time.
Any chance?
So let's do it. This item seriously can just carry. Okay, now that we actually do have some gold, I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna find a way to get an event ticket. The event ticket is just so strong on Mac that I think it's worth doing if you can do it. And if I'm doing something like that, I might drop a Loodle, honestly. Do something like that. We currently, I don't really want to sell that. We have, what, 13 gold? I could transform this, maybe sell it if it's bad. Excavation tools is actually kind of good. Maybe tip on the Loodle. Right? I could do something like this. This is a lot of poison. I mean, we just reroll something though. Okay, let's sell you. Then I lose a catalyst every day. That's fine. Sell you. What else are we running? Maybe run this. It's pretty good. Yeah, we can do something like this. Run this, charge this. Sell. Dude, it's kind of awkward, huh? Can sell this. Maybe just Sansa time. Sansa time is good, but like, it's kind of jank. It's like not super impressive right now. I could also, I'm debating selling basically these. That's what I'm debating. The scaling is good. Could transform it. Could also go like a small item. Honestly, heavy smelling salts isn't that immaculate. What if I did that? And then maybe Nightshade? Maybe Retort? Let's go Nightshade. Yeah, let's do that. Then we can do this. And then we can do this. And this is okay. And now we have a ticket, so our late game is secured. If we survive, which we will, we're chilling. Here, Duelist is fine. Mod Squad might beat us because we're not super strong, low-key. I'm gonna take Rocket Trooper just because he gives us the most gold.
Okay? This rocket doesn't aim.
This is really awkward. Very awkward early game. But we have pretty decent defensive scaling, honestly. Decent slowing as well. Our poison isn't immaculate, but like, again, if this was scaling, we would win a lot of fights just like that. It's going off every 4 seconds because of excavation tools. Good amount of slow. So like, this is quite strong. I mean, and every time I poison, I'm scaling something. This is fine. Like, it's not bad at all. Rocket Boots is fine. We're very broke. Let's take a silver tier item and like pray for a reroll. I mean, reagents are fine. Let's take a silver tier item. I think those are typically better. Earrings can be really broken actually. Earrings like right here is very broken. We want more health really bad. But also I really want a regen item really bad. What would be better? I think I might just accept the fact that we're not gonna have health. I really need a regen item for this. I do like chocolate bars, but I really need a regen item, otherwise we're super losing.
You can't afford it.
We don't care about an upgrade. Let's roll. Big. It's kind of hard to get good haste items on Mac. I feel like I don't really rate Rocket Boots for that reason right now. So I'm gonna sell that. Where earrings is quite good. Okay, big.
You're a smart one for your size.
And I'm actually gonna run this Quill and Ink here, because it'll provide 2 regen stacks for this. It's quite good. Beyond that, what do we want? I would like to run in earrings, maybe? As like a relic to charge this. I think this is still the best way. I could also consider dropping Sands of Time for like earrings, spider mace. Probably not. But yeah, this might not level up in this fight, but it scales tremendously. Grandmaster, I think this will cost 10. I'm really tempted. Let's think about that. Honestly? I might do it. This is such a good skill, and it costs 10. I'm gonna find a way. I don't really know if I care about items. I don't care about random item, just because of how strong this is. It costs 10, but like it's so much scaling I want to do it. Might still retort, even though it is a ton of my poison. I think that's okay. I'm gonna do it. Like, I actually think this skill being upgraded is stronger than having those items on my board. And so Vanessa, hope we outscale. We get to run some style items though. And then hope for the best. We're not the strongest, but this conduit might just be strong enough to outscale
I
him,
may be
with any
young
luck.
for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Yeah, because they have Julian, Shuriken, Ramrod. I guess I don't know. Like, but look how, I mean, 40 fucking regen is crazy, right? Right? Like, this item just wins fights by itself because it's insane. You see that? I mean, this Shuriken is probably gonna kill me, actually. Like, right? Like, do you see why I sold my board and skipped the chocolate? Because this item's fucking broken. Because I was like, oh. And also, Vital Renewal is crazy. Like, 7... So let's see, whenever you slow, poison, or burn, a regen gets 2 regen for the fight. 7 regen. This is 8 procs of slow. So 15. This is 6 procs of slow, 21. This is another, what is that? 7 procs? 28. This is another, this is 2 different procs. So plus 10, 38. So that added like, upgrading the skill added an extra 38 regen that fight, which is a fair bit, especially if Vital Renewal hits the life conduit, because if it hits life conduit, it's like multi. Very strong. I'm glad I sold for that. However, we do need items. I'm gonna go Curio here, as I wouldn't mind some more slow items and more like slow upgrades.
You see landfill?
I see buried treasure. Totally fine.
Warms my rusty
However, we are
circuits to see
horrifically
that
broke.
final.
I'll sell this right away. I think what I'm gonna do is this Shadowed Cloak
Well, you
on
doing
Life Conduit. It's
your
actually quite
part to
strong.
Clean up the bazaar.
Just as like a stopgap item. It does make it so my Santa time doesn't go off as much, but this thing's kind of insane right now. This thing's kind of on crack. If we just build it like that. I could also do something like this, which I think is good. So let's do that. But yeah, this will just be tons of haste. We're super broke right now. Let's go to the docks. We can't afford Tox Clocks as much as I want to for Santa time. We could get a weapon. If we go to the dock, we can also get a random thing. I like to go tool. Weapon's fine. Here it's not amazing. I like tools because on Mac, that's kind of good if I ever get a tech. On Mac, I'm always hoping I'll like high roll really hard with the right tool. Let's go Trash Golem. Trash Golem is like the most poison synonymous stuff. I don't think we can beat Infernal with this. Just, we have tons of regen, but they have a ton of burn. They have like infinite scaling burn. But like, I don't know, none of these are amazing, but I just think it's better than what else, the other options. Yeah, this like thing almost perma-haste is kind of insane. Like, really crazy item. Isn't that crazy? Like especially if they can't just kill you, you just outscale everything with this thing. Still lacking a little bit on my defense, or damage, which is kind of scary, but do you need damage when you're regenning for 2000? Like, this is what I mean when I say this item beats Lich by itself. Like, I don't even think, even if with very little poison, I think we would have just outscaled Lich
What
entirely with this
strange
thing.
creatures prowl these streets?
Rigor's fine, that could be relevant if I have any potions or anything.
Let's both keep learning. Maybe someday we'll teach each other.
I need better items than this, and at some point I might have freeze, so I'm actually okay picking up an invigorated cold. Not running weapons right now.
There are a lot of steps in
Normally I might roll, but we kind of need better items, I feel like. And for that, we're a little broke. There will be one more merchant. JJ's an okay merchant. I don't know if he's the best. I'm gonna take a random item for econ, basically. Poison item could be good. I'm gonna go Quicksel. I would love the extra. Well, extra health is quite good too. Not gonna lie. Let's go Quicksel. We're kind of running a lot of jank, and there's a lot of items that could honestly provide a big power boost. So let's go Quicksel. As much as I want, like a poison item would be fine. Chocolate's really good, but I think we're okay on defense. I need better items right now.
Do you have any huge items?
I like blank slate. We're kind of doing everything already. Let's take a blank slate.
Okay.
I'm gonna
now
sell
tell
this
me
potion and roll actually.
something huge.
In case there is something good. We really just need better items. A lot. And I was kind of willing to sell this for something. I might re-roll it first before I do though.
I'll take it.
Optical
guess.
augment is a horrible item. Okay. Let's ponder this. I could sell out for smelling salts. What would I have to sell? Like this and tools? That would kind of suck. Tools is so good, man. Actually, tools is kind of underwhelming here. This is... I never do it, but I think I actually will sell excavation tools here. I think the smelling salt is just so good. And we can, like, permanently haste life conduit, maybe? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Or, arguably, we could sell, like, this. Do this. Like... It's kind of awkward to get that in, isn't it? So I could just do that, and that's pretty good. Yeah, I think so. I'm definitely selling this,
There's fun size, and then there's boring size.
and I think I will sell this, and I think I'm gonna take this and just use it to like permanently just keep messing with people. I like it a lot. It's gonna be a ton of slow.
To trade, even when I don't care.
And then also this game's multi now, it's a big deal. Still a very good item, but if I got this leveled at all, if I saw like a B1, B2, it would slow 2 items for 2 seconds. And then put this over here, because it's based on the slow. But this is gonna go crazy, I think. So, we don't have the most damage ever. In fact, barely any at all. So I'm scared against going into a Mac.
When
However,
you're finished,
having like a million
may I
regen is pretty
set
good.
you for study. In
But I am really
100
worried about,
years
if I went
when
into
you are
Femur, I
dust,
lose.
I will remain.
Tomb of the Ancients. This is pretty scary too. I do think that's a ton. They don't really have the most scaling ever. I think we might just beat them with this. We also have just so much. Maybe not. Well, no. I think we're just gonna outscale them with life conduits because how crazy that freaking item is, man. If I can move. 240. Here's 90. Yeah. If they had any sort of scaling, we'd be kind of cooked. But I think just because conduit, yeah, especially now. And the real important thing to look at is not how much poison I have or how much regen they have. It's the gap between my poison and my regen versus their poison and their regen. So
Please,
their
share
gap
with me
is
your
like,
secrets.
I'm just gonna call that 80 and 530. So that's like 450. My gap is 1600. So even though they have way more poison on me, it's like, it's just total regen diff. Yeah, this is a crazy item. It's really, really good to fish for it. We don't care about crit items because we're just not really running them. I'm just gonna skip all this. It does suck. I could mandala something, honestly. What would I do, though? I hate taking this because it's really bad. But there's no crit item we really want. I'm just gonna take the regen. I don't think there's anything we care about re-rolling at all. I'll take regen here. Large items could be really good for like femur or something. It's not guaranteed. I feel like I keep getting let down by it, honestly. It is probably the best chance to get femur, which would be direction though. However, I'm also looking at an XP and go for... I'm gonna take an XP. Femur, it's not guaranteed, and I'm passing up XP. That is really good. Chocolate Horse is also good. Femur is like a whole build though. Like if I have Femur, I'm set basically. I think that is worth it over an XP if I hit Femur.
This is talking.
Tomb of the Ancients is also really good with this. It's a ton of regen. However, it's kind of hard to complete quests right now. I actually do have... Oh, it's so interesting. I could go Tomb of the Ancients here, actually. Tomb of the Ancients is really nice because I can easily complete quests with blank slate. And this is also totally fine as an option here. Dang. I think I will go Tomb of the Ancients, actually. I could drop, like, Venomous Dose and then a Shadow Cloak, maybe? Maybe, like, drop this and Incense is fine. I think I will do that. I think maybe I should look for Femur. It seems a little greedy to me, I don't know.
Like clouds to the sea.
And this will be very strong, like running something like this, by the way. Ton of regen, here's poison. Blank slate will be good, because again, this counts as completing multiple quests. I will say, right now... Okay, this is fine. Let's go Treasure Turtle. Actually, let's go Viper Timer. I'm gonna go Treasure Turtle here, because I'm trying to complete quests, so I would like to complete the Regen quest, and then I would like to immediately complete the Poison quest. And Treasure Turtle is going to take the longest, so I might actually have a chance of doing that here. But we're going to complete Regen super duper fast. What's nice about Regen here is it's gonna, I mean, this thing scales the conduit so fast. So like, now we have Poison. It's not the most poison ever. We do definitely kind of need some more scaling. But we're still kind of like on our full defensive plan right now for sure. Blank Slate getting charged ridiculously is also crazy, but yeah, we're not getting enough poison right now, but we have so much regen, we're super cooking. Yeah, I already feel like this is a bit better than what we were running. And even though he has more health than me, we just have so much shield, it doesn't really matter. Poor turtle. Feels turtle, man. Feels turtle, man. Would really love a B1, B2 for the Sands of Time. Would be a huge upgrade.
Sometimes
We don't care
it's
about that
hard to
skill. It's
tell.
just gonna dilute our pool if we ever upgrade something. Slow skills could be really good. Burn skills could be really good. I'm just gonna take gold skills though. I'm not really doing either of these things a whole lot. I mean, slow's okay.
I help you discover for yourself.
I actually don't hate big numbers for crit on this. I also, slow targets is actually really good. We're slowing a fair bit. I'll take slow targets.
Soon I think you will be
That's a
ready
weapon
for
skill.
Adira's
Extra XP is always good. Okay, we didn't hit it, but it's worth trying to get it if you can. I'm not super in love with our items. I will look at JJ real quick. This is 60 health though. Honestly, how much gold do we have to play with? We have 8. I'll look at JJ real quick.
Bazaar's a crazy place, right?
None of these are good. Could consider running Apothecary. We can't really afford it. And I don't think any of these items are good.
Maybe
Okay, this isn't the strongest thing ever. Again, we're kind of banking on our regen plan just carrying us right now. Which isn't the strongest thing ever, but sometimes it's what you gotta do.
People are a pattern.
And we're really set up to
We're
like
out to
pop off on day
dethrone the
9 with
not to
jungle
squabble
stuff.
with nobody.
We're actually very good in the Trebi. Okay, you having rigged. Why is everybody fucking rigged today? Kinda irks me, man. Kinda irks me hard. Can I move, please? Okay. Yeah, then you have like this awkward moment. It's like you're losing for the whole fight. And then you have to like, once you get your regen on, you start to kind of win a little bit. It's kind of awkward, especially now. Big. Okay, I think we're chilling. What a crazy item, especially early. It's like your whole defensive plan. There we go. And then one more proc of this, and Blank Slate will be permanently upgraded for poison, which will be nice. It's like permanent damage. Big. Nice.
Defeat does not defeat me.
Nice. And now this also freezes. So this is quite good. You know what I should actually be doing? Is running this to the left of this, hasting life conduit, and then I can run like Blank Slate. I like that a lot actually. So let's actually fix our order. I should be hasting this. I could also arguably... do something like this to the left. No, I want this to be charged. I like doing this. 3 seconds. Maybe this. This is fine. Yeah, I mean, what wants to be charging the most? Probably this goes off the most. I think this is okay. But yeah, let's haste this the most. This will haste 2 things, so it'll be more slip procs. Don't really care about re-rolling anything. I'm just gonna take 5 gold. Crit items don't help us either. Let's go medium items. We don't care about either of these. Relax is bad when you're going into a monster fight too. Medium items could be upgrades and stuff.
Time. I'm pretty laid back.
Could care less about any of these. Ice Claw's not horrible, honestly. Trying to think about it. Ice Claw might not actually be the worst thing here. When he freezes, gains 40 damage for the fight. This is 4 freeze procs. I don't think you run Ice Claw here. Eternal Torch maybe. I'm gonna skip these.
Every item finds its buyer. It's a relationship.
Joyful Jack,
You know?
Car Conductors, whatever. Burn it, but Joyful Jack's the nuts, especially if you hit this equivalent exchange skill.
Masterpiece.
This is crazy. This will basically be like an infinite on my board, basically. But yeah, let's getting this hasted will be big, because then it'll be like a 2.5 second cooldown permanently, basically. Which will be big. I could also consider actually hasting this. Hasting this might even be better. This on 3.5 would be pretty good. Because it'll do a ton of freeze, ton of charge. Yeah, now this also freezes. Quite good. Actually, you know what? Maybe that's better. Haste this thing. I mean, Conduit is going crazy, but like, I like that a lot actually. Let's haste this guy. Let's take a silver tier item and hope for an upgrade on something good. Don't care about weapons. Could go loot, but like you're only really hoping for cooldown basically. Yeah, what if I like, cause if I haste this, yeah, like that plus this, plus, I mean, this blank slate is good too. Yeah, cause I could do something like this, it's totally fine. I wouldn't be using adjacent relics a whole lot. We don't care about potions, by the way. Let's take them at him. We'll figure it out. Let's see where the rest of this day takes us. Let's go Barkin. Skills also really good. Barkin would be upgrades. I'm gonna go skills. I think upgrades could be nice. What we really need is some sort of like damage scaling, and that's what skills could potentially give us. Hardly working is also really nice. It's a ton of charge early. I'm gonna run hardly working here.
I do not teach violence.
Cause like I'm gonna charge either this or like anything. It's very strong. I'm debating what's better. Cause doing something like this is really strong. But then this is like 7 seconds, which is slow. This on 3.5 is kind of insane, especially if like blank slate. This won't go off as much, but like I'll have so much freeze it'll be degenerate, and I think that's okay. I think we want to do that. Just go the degenerate freeze path here.
Ultimate secret. Will you get me any closer?
You and me,
My
Larky.
fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Shout out dual wield. Pretty crazy skill if you can get it. That is a ton of freeze. It's kind of awful to play against. Okay. I'm worried this guy just completely outscales us, but I guess we'll see. Okay, look at the fucking regen though. Holy cow. Can I move, please?
Land legs
Yeah,
make you
I mean that guy kind of destroys us.
move in straight lines.
So much slow, so much freeze. He's pretty strong. He's also level 10. Okay, here's what it is. What's big about going to the jungle right now is that we're gonna get some upgrades here. Let's go this and get some like poison upgrades. Low key, I'm gonna go blowguns. I don't think we actually have the health to outscale caltrops. Let's go blowgun. We should outscale blowgun just fine though. It is kind of a ton of poison, I'm not gonna lie. We should outscale this though. I'm fairly confident. Yeah. Pretty easy. I'm not gonna say pretty easily, that's a ton of poison. But yeah, I don't think we actually have the damage to kill Boulder Trap. The strength of our build really just comes from the fact that we make a billion regen. We kind of need some sort of damage though. Like something, a good offensive enchantment on Life Conduit would be quite fine here. Like that is really good. So now we have a damage plan with Life Conduit. So it's quite handy. Ooh. Big. Go to the vault. Yeah, we'll just take everything here. Nice. We'll put extract on this guy. It says the most multicast, so it'll get the most effect. I'll just sell the vial of blood so I don't forget. Let's go. I think Quomats could actually probably beat us here. Maybe not. We do kind of a degenerate amount of scaling. Let's go Quomats. I think we beat Quomats actually. Ancient Vengeance is also a crazy crazy skill for us. Quomats does have really good scaling, but I think we just do crazy stuff with this and like tons of freeze as well. So I'm kind of hoping we can just beat them for them. And we don't have weapons to like charge them. Right? Yeah, that was pretty easy. You know, the first time I fought against them I got wrecked. But yeah, Ancient Vengeance would be broken for us here. Never lucky. Let's go to the vault. Okay, these are big whiffs actually, unfortunately. There was like 3 really good ones and we didn't hit a single one. Spirit Diffuser is arguably really good with Conduit actually. It's also another relic. Wow, these are bad. I'll take Spirit Diffuser. I don't think it's good, but I think it's kind of the best of what we have. What could be nice about Spirit Diffuser actually is them, you know, if they use enchanted items, them just charging the fuck out of my conduit could be really good. I think it's actually a little bit better than this shenanigan. So let's do that. Damn. Yeah, there's like 3 really good enchanted items and that would have been really good for our build and we whiffed on all of them unfortunately. Flagship, like, yeah, flagship charging this is gonna go crazy for us, or like Captain's Wheel. So if he doesn't have an enchanted flagship. Nice.
You've got talent. You should put
pretty
it
good.
toward nobler use.
I actually think Spirit Diffuser is not bad here at all with our conduit here. Just charging this 2 seconds is a big deal, and a lot of times your enchanted item is something you're spamming. Good. Day 10. I don't think we really want a Mandala. We could take HP, which is never bad. I do like Curio here. Curio's nice because we could get crit cooldown, even if it's minimal. A little bit of cooldown goes a long way.
Reuse everything.
That does nothing for us. Let's roll. If we put Santa Time back on the board, this is fine.
Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home.
This is just good.
Doing your part to clean
We have
up
a
Bazaar.
billion fucking gold. So I'm just gonna buy citrus even if it only gives a regen. Well, 1 regen could matter. Let's take a heal and regen skill, because that's kind of what we're doing.
Sure, my kind heal naturally, but I know others can do it.
Honestly, this is a ton of regen right here. Ton of regen from the ancients. But this is getting charged a bunch. I mean, this is a ton of regen. I'm happy with that. Let's go JJ. Look for upgrades, that kind of thing. Frost Totem is honestly not horrible, just because we're running so much free shenanigan. I'm pretty happy to take Frost Totem.
That doesn't work out for you. Come back for a refund.
And now we just gotta be on the lookout for relics and freeze items for it. But this is bad. Right now, it's like, I feel like our build is, I'm not gonna say finalized, but in a pretty good spot. So I'm happy to just keep running stuff like this. I'm gonna go Lord of the Waste. We're looking for Pendulum. I think I try to run this in basically every build I can. This item's just broken. And that's for non-Mac characters as well. This item's just broken as fuck. And so like I really like it. You know,
To be a dervish is
I will
to be
say
free.
disenchants
Join
two different
us.
things, so a kid could charge this, but that's okay. Pendulum is good. Clockwork Blades is good. Nice. That's also fine because it gives us like 4 cooldown and everything. We could take this. If I was at 7 ones, I'd probably take it. I think we're fine now. Let's look for relics here.
My
Upgrades could be big.
excavation days are over, but Pearl
Let's do
keeps me supplied.
oh, we don't have to sell that yet. Let's get rid of this shenanigans. I guess I don't have to sell anything yet. I was thinking about Ethergy Conduit. Because that's really insane. I'm going to be using a ton of items. It is a little bit slow, but if I ever use poison or use a relic, which is literally all I'm doing, I'm going to gain +2 crit chance, and if I'm critting, I charge my relics a bunch, and I have a ton of procs going off. I think that's actually quite strong, and I also, to be honest, I've never run this item, and I want to try it.
Who were these people?
Let's roll one more time. Take an upgrade all day.
Such is the mystery.
Do I have enough relics for this thing? I do. I think this is kind of bad at this point, so I'm going to just dip it. Maybe we run into it later. Let's do this. This way we'll upgrade the frost totem. We need one more freeze item, but pretty good. Pearl is insane. Pearl could give us like a big upgrade or something. Pearl's always like one of those things you go, especially when you have like 43 gold. So it can give you fucking anything, man. Sapphire would kind of be the nuts, honestly. 3D printer, is that ever good if anything? I don't think so. Like metronome with Tomb of the Ancients and something could be maybe nasty. Hydraulic press. Windmill? Wait, what? Is windmill broken? Is windmill just like Ethergy Conduit? Is windmill like spirit diffuser? The thing is, this goes down to like 3 multi if I do that. Let's do like one more good roll here. Rocket boots? I actually don't hate rocket boots because it could like upgrade my whole board. I'm kind of down for that. It could it'll like upgrade both of these, which is quite nice. Against a pig. Could maybe do this. I do really like this getting charged. This crit, I mean, the thing is, it's like, the idea is that once we do enough of it, we just go like infinite, basically. I am worried about our startup time. I think Spirit Diffuser's better. I mean, we're not really slowing. It does slow 2 items, though. Let's try Ethergy Conduit for the level of the game. It's kind of a fun item, too.
Why must we
And then, like, once I'm critting, I mean, I'm gonna be, like, full charging my board instantly. So it's like, the late game scaling on this thing's crazy. I think it was a little freaky. I think this is okay, though. I think for burn builds we could face, this is actually fine. So, like, what are we looking at? 36% crit already is quite insane. Right? And then I think we're critting, so... Oh, my
I'll
god!
admit, that was impressive.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was nuts. So to recap, we basically, it's a little slow on the start, so like upgrading things like maybe even Ethergy, like Conduit, or like our slow skills. But as soon as I start critting, which does scale quite fast, mind you, we're kind of infinite on our whole board here. Just Mac things, dude. What the fuck? This build is sick. Okay. Yeah, so getting our crit chance up would be kind of massive. Let's look for medium items. Look for an upgrade. I'm going to sell this. The reason is we want to be upgrading these with bootstraps. This is a silver item, and I honestly, between us, I will forget. Let's go medium items. We want to spend a bunch of gold, and also we could just get upgrades. Pendulum's insane. One of those items that it's always good to pick up. I'm not going to run Spirit Diffuser again. Oh, I need to buy more things, huh? 1, 2,
really
where we at?
Enjoy that.
34? Okay. Boom.
Oh, delivery's free. I like the exercise.
So now, I do like looking for gold tier items, because that could be like cooldowns. Which is really good. That's fine. Put that here. Let's go. Normally I wouldn't want to go to Ayla, but we want to spend gold here.
Fighting, but I can help you finish a fight.
Kind of unlucky a little bit. Oh, I was just hoping we didn't hit daggers of upgrade. That's okay, sometimes that happens.
Use it well. Make me proud.
Okay, there's our femur. Okay, spend a bunch of
Enjoy
gold.
the thrill of battle.
Because upgrades on these, not the craziest thing ever, but like another slow target is actually a huge deal.
Hey, when you carry my weapon, I fight alongside you.
Pendulum could also be broken. Let me try something like this. Because pendulum with this could scale super fast. Let's actually go juggler and like look for it. Because like something like pendulum plus these two could just go crazy and scale so fast and be like super infinite with like freeze. Yeah, if this was +2, it'd be kind of over for them. And this is already pretty nuts. Yeah, if this was upgraded, it'd be kind of nuts. I think this is pretty insane.
Disgusting creatures.
I thought you don't go so hard, dude. I'm okay looking for Kina here. Non-weapon items is fine.
Discounts for peace.
Wow, those are good. Okay, let's take an Eternal Torch, get an upgrade on something, sell this, buy something that costs 16, sell it. Sapphire is actually one of those items that is just kind of on crack, I'm not gonna lie. Now our freeze is gonna be insane. Take a roll here. Those items are actually all nuts. We have a lot of considerations now on our board. This is okay. We could use this to like buff this, burn items, whatever. I'm gonna go JJ and hope for like an upgrade on something. Amber, we don't hit it. Okay, now we need to think though, because we actually also have like this, which is insane. It's really insane. Like turbo insane. Like super duper insane in terms of freeze with Sapphire. My other consideration is like, what if we drop blank slate? Did something like, what if we did something like this, right? Which is also kind of insane. ×4, freeze for a second. I mean, actually, this is kind of also on crack. 4 sec. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. So we don't get the blank slate like slow freeze charging. But what we do have is a ton of freeze, and also this goes off every 4 seconds. And eventually we just charge like crazy. Blank slate's so good though, genuinely. For like permanent critting and stuff. I really want to run Sapphire. I wonder if that tells me I shouldn't run this. I should run like blank. I'm gonna do this. I think this is really strong. This is gonna be a ton of freeze. And like this will still scale us through the roof. And like we can really consider like a pendulum upgrade or something in a sec here.
Underestimate.
Fire air blast? Yeah, we'll see. I'm worried about how fast we start. Well, no I'm not. 4 seconds is pretty good. It kind of depends on how much we're critting here. 20%. Yeah, without slow, we're kind of slow to crit, I think.
Fall like a boulder.
Yeah, it's like where blank slate pops off for us. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's take an enchant on something here.
You will get through this and be strong.
Damage is okay. I'm happy if I'm okay with damage on this. It should be fine. Actually, what does Ethergy Conduit look like? How Bazaar. Boom, 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 boom. Ethergy Conduit. When you crit, deal 50 damage. That actually could be okay. I'll just put it on this. Should be a fair bit of damage. Boom. So at level 13, I'm gonna upgrade Pendulum, and then at like 4 seconds, we kind of have an infinite looking thing going. Pendulum is just one of those items that's actually crazy.
Secrets. I will uncover
To
them
be
all.
honest. Oh, do you know what's better than this? Definitely this. Yeah, a little 4-second activation time. No, I could also do something like this. Put burn on like pendulum or something. I like that. What's nice about burn pendulum is I'm using so many items. It's not about the burn, it's about the vital renewal procs. 6.6, so this is 4.6. I could also consider doing something like this. Which is fine. We're gonna have so much freeze, I don't know if it matters. So right now what we're doing, I'm just taking the most XP here. Trickle down's also fine. This is, I'm pretty sure... Maybe it's not infinite. It's an infinite. Okay. So,
I seek the ultimate
it's pretty good, right?
power. I have no time for...
Is that infinite freeze as well? No. It might actually be better to put Sapphire in here. It's fine. It's a diamond skill, so it's never gonna get in the way. I will take a relax here. I would quite like to get to 7 wind. Let's ensure it. I wouldn't mind a freeze item here. It actually could be an upgrade. It's a very decent chance. 2 of these is kind of wild. Okay, against the dually. So this is an infinite. Maybe this is better, low-key. Freezing for half a second more I think is more impactful. I'm also debating... I don't really care. That would just like make my infinite more infinite. Don't think we care about that. We could do this. We could maybe go like blank slate for more freeze. I kind of like that. So we start 0.6 seconds slower, but then we also have like just the most freeze in the world basically. Let's do that. Let's just really try to ensure we have a ton of freeze. So yeah, 4.6 second start time, which hopefully isn't too slow.
I will fight.
But if it's not, like we just kind of win on the spot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Holsters, fuck you, dude. Uh-oh, oh, no. Oh, big. Hee. Woo. No way! Are you serious? Oh. Really? Oh, let me see that shit again. Why do you have fucking holsters? Oh, you're kidding me. You're joking me, dude. What? Really? By 1 second? Like half a second? Ancient Vengeance? We got trolled by Ancient Vengeance. Is it? No, it doesn't matter. Are you fucking kidding me? Or if it doesn't crit that way. Did we just lose to a 26%er? Hold on. Okay. Why do we have so much regen? That's a glitch, right? Yeah, because we heal. Minus? Dude, did we just lose to a 28%er? On some bullshit? Bro. Because, like... Yeah, because that tick would have gone up. Oh my god, we just lost to a 26%er. Oh, maybe that's why you take that extra XP earlier. Because if I had 1 more extra XP, I would have been level 14, I would have lived that. No, I would have died to crit anyways. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Alright, guys, if you enjoyed that video, please drop a like and subscribe. I know I didn't get 10 wins. I didn't even get 7. However, I still think that's a pretty good showcase of Mac. And I think either with a couple more early game wins, or literally just not getting 26% crit there, we're totally fine. In general, this is the kind of board I've been playing with. And honestly, it could have been a lot stronger. This could be faster, that kind of stuff. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed. If I were to say like I won this fight, basically I would be looking from here. I'd be looking for levels. Basically just ways to get as many levels as possible. And then also just like upgrading these items would be nice, but I would really just say like trying to get a ton of levels, trying to get XP, also trying to reduce like our start time. Getting any, you know, if I could get a monster skill like rigged, or but just like in general, really reducing our cooldown is big. Yeah, I mean I will say this guy had a very fast activation for his build. He was very strong, unfortunately for me, and quite literally like, yeah, quite literally, if I had one more like crit that fight or something, anything like that, we win. Right? Like one thing crits, and it's gonna be impossible for me to calculate, or like even like a tiny bit of damage on Tomb of the Ancients or something. So I went off 14 times. If I had 5 damage on that, I won. So unfortunate, but that's how it goes. That is the Bazaar. It's a crazy place. That's why every little bit matters. And honestly, I might have missed a little bit or something of damage because 84, dude. Anyways, those guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you found it informative. I'll catch you in the next one.
Just trying to get this